As newlyweds, have you been told that the first year of your marriage is the most difficult? Now listen up. What if I tell you that I have tips that will help you to navigate? Would you want to hear the tips? My name is Sandra Ezeji Anyaele. I am your Marriage Foundation reality coach. I want to thank my returning subscribers. I want to also tell those that are watching this video now and they are thinking, should I subscribe or not? Please, I encourage you to subscribe to this life-changing channel. In this video, I'll be giving our newlyweds 10 tips on how to survive their first year of marriage. The first year of marriage, you just got married, and I don't know if I should call it a myth. People always think that the first year of your marriage is the most difficult. But like I said, I'm going to give you tips that will help you to navigate. Let us start with the first tip. Remember your decision and commitment. Before you got married, you made up your mind that you want to get married. You made up your mind who to get married to. So always remember that it was your decision to get married, and then you have to be committed to that decision. By being committed, it means that you are ready and willing to make your marriage work. That is it. Let's also talk about another tip, and that is build on your friendship. It's always advised that the person you marry should be your friend, but it does not just stop at that. When you now get married, remember, you people were friends outside the home. Now you are married, you are now inside the home. Have you seen the difference? So you build on that friendship. Building on friendship means being fond of each other, learning about each other. Because you people are now living together in the same house, unlike when people were just dating for marriage. It's always advisable that the person you get married to should be your friend. It also means prioritizing time for each other. I don't want to overemphasize this. Prioritizing time for each other means even in between the day. Assuming one of you is working or even both of you are working, create time to talk to each other. Even if it means just saying, hello babes, how are you doing? It's fine. Just prioritize time for each other. Just know that time will not come and meet you and say, I am time or use me. No, you have to prioritize time for each other. Another thing that will help you to navigate in your first year of marriage is to be open to change. Yes, you have to be open to change. You have to reset your expectations, because I know coming into marriage, you're expecting a lot of things. So you have to be open to change so that when that change comes, it doesn't overwhelm you. Change, you cannot just rule it out because it must happen. Remember, when you people were dating for marriage, there are so many things you people talked about. But now that you are married, you are going to implement those things. As you people are together, you are going to be seeing small, little things that you did not see when you people were dating for marriage. That's just the truth. So you have to be open-minded so that when you see those changes, it doesn't shock you, kind of. So even change is just normal. Anybody that is telling you that you will not see any change, that it just be, business as usual, the person is just lying to you. You just have to be open to change because it is normal. Another tip I want to talk about, please, I plead your indulgence to be objective in making your decision. That tip is not being pregnant in your first year of marriage. I'll have to explain. You people just got married. We've mentioned some points, among which are building on each other, learning each other, and all that. Now we are saying, if you are pregnant in your first year of marriage, do you know what is going to happen? It means that while you are learning to be husband and wife, you are also learning how to be a parent. Have you seen? I am saying this not based on my own objectivity, but I'm saying it because I went through it. Remember, if you have been following my videos, you will remember that I said I got married when I was in school. As a matter of fact, I had my first child in my first year of marriage. Are you getting it now? So I'm not just saying it out of the blue. It's just an advice you can decide to take, or you can just sweep it under the carpet. I also know that some people, because of some reasons, they want to get married and start giving birth to children almost immediately. It is their choice. Like I said, please don't come after me. I just made a suggestion that I know that will help you to navigate. But if you think you can handle it, well and fine. And I wish you very, very well. Another thing that will help you is learn to compromise on your differences. Both of you are now husband and wife, I know, but there will always be differences. Don't be an opinionated person. Don't say it must happen my own way. Don't say you must do it my own way. Don't say the way I said it is the best, so I don't want your own. Don't do that. Both of you should agree. You people should agree on something. Bring your opinion, I bring my own, then we decide on what we are going to do. Don't be gender biased. Please, at this stage of your life, don't be gender biased. Don't tell yourself, these are the things that a woman should do, or these are the things a man should do. It will not help you, because both of you are partners. You people are working as a team. You people are just one unit. You want to achieve the same thing. So there are some things that you will be doing. If you're opinionated, it will not help you. So you have to learn how to compromise on differences. You have said your own, I've heard. This other person has said his or her own too. Then you people should come together and decide on what to do based on how it will affect your family positively. Another tip that will help you to navigate is by being forgiving. Yes, you have to learn to forgive, because once in a while you will step on each other's toe. We cannot rule that out. Anybody telling you that it's going to be easy breezy all the way, that's not true. The person is not just being realistic. So you have to learn to forgive. Even as I speak with you, there are still things that my husband will do. I'll find it difficult to forgive. But over time, I'll tell myself, how about Sandra, what are you even doing? So just to tell you that there's no age limit to it. You will not say because I've been married for 100 years, this person will not offend me. Or sometimes you feel hot, or sometimes you don't even feel like forgiving this person. So learn to forgive. You just have to learn to forgive. If you are not a good forgiver, then I don't think marriage is for you. So the earlier you learn that in your first year of marriage, the better for you. By the way, the things you learn in your first year of marriage are the things that will help you as you go along. That is just the truth. So you have to learn to forgive. Don't be hard-hearted. Don't say I will never forgive you. Don't use that word never, because you also will offend the other person. Another tip that will also help you is to be transparent. My dear husband, my dear wife, please learn to be transparent. In your first year of marriage, if you are used to being transparent, if you are used to being open with your spouse, it will help you to navigate. I remember those days when if you ask me about my husband, I will tell you exactly where he will be and at a particular time. Even though over time, with children and all that, some of these things change. But I know that in the first year of marriage, that was just how it was. But as I am telling you now, nobody told me that I should hold on to those things. But I am now telling you, based on experience too, that if you are transparent in your first year of marriage, it will help you in the course of your being married, because you're already used to being transparent. So you cannot, in the middle of the journey, you will not start hiding and keeping to yourself and all that. No, it doesn't work like that. Do not hide things from your spouse. It is not good. It will not help you. Take it from me, it will not help you. Another thing that will help you to navigate is when you learn each other's love language. Learning each other's love language is knowing how to feel each other's love tank. The way I love is different from the way my husband loves. So when you learn each other's love language, it will help you to love your spouse exactly the way he or she wants to be loved. I have done a video on that. Maybe I will link it up so that you know the 5 love languages. You learn it. You have to go through that video for you to understand. Then during the first year of your marriage, because you are now living with this person, you now understand, you now learn this person's love language. Because by the time you learn this person's love language, you will know exactly how to love this person. Because let me give you an instance. If my love language is acts of service, and the love language you are giving to me is gift giving, have you seen that? It will not really make me happy. I will collect the gift, but what I really want is that act of service. Have you understand? And remember, these things are vice versa. As the husband is learning the wife's love language, the wife is also learning the man's love language. Or you think men don't need all this? They do. So the first year of your marriage, this is the time that you notice all this. You take note of all these things so that it will help you. So when you are feeling this person's love tank, exactly the way the person wants it, it will make the person happy. So the first year of your marriage is the time for you to learn all this. Another important tip that I want to give is learning to pray. Learn to pray together as a couple. Also pray as individuals. Yes, because you should also have your own thoughts, your own wishes, your own desires that you want to present to God with regards to your spouse. Your spouse also will do the same. At this juncture, I want to give our wives, do I call it an expo or something that has worked for me over the years? Please, our husbands, don't be offended. I will look for a way of making it up to you, I promise. Yes, for the wife, let me give you a tip. In your first year of marriage, when you want to pray, you have prayed with your husband. You have done so well. Now you want to pray your own personal prayer. Please don't go too far from where your husband is. This is a tip that has worked for me. Don't go too far. I did not say you should start, maybe he's sleeping or lying down or resting and you start shouting. It's not what I'm telling you. I will tell you how to go about it. When you want to pray, maybe there is something that's been bothering you. You know, I've always been saying that you don't change an adult, you don't change a man. So don't marry the man and think you will change him. So what do? As you are praying, start with the good things your husband has been doing. Start praising him. Start thanking God for giving you such a husband. Start telling God that you are so blessed to have him as a husband. All the good accolades, please mention those ones first. Be positive. Then you will not chip it in. God, but there's one small thing that he's doing that you don't really like. God, please, can you touch his heart so that he can amend it? Don't start shouting and say, God, please, you have to change this man. No, it's not what I'm teaching you. You have to be very, very disciplined when you are doing that. Don't be shouting. I told you he's lying down. Maybe he's resting or sleeping. Don't be shouting and you start disturbing him. You have to be coded. Just tell God, please, God, this is something he has been doing. I don't really like it. God, please, he's your son. Please touch his heart so that he will amend the way he does this thing, because I don't really like this thing. Don't start commanding God. Don't start telling God that you must do this, you must do that. Don't do that. That is not what I'm teaching you. That is not what I'm telling you right now. So if you do it like that, gradually, even this our sweet husband that is taking a nap or even sleeping, in his subconscious he will hear it, say, hey, yeah, so this thing is spending this woman. He will not try to amend it gradually. Don't expect that change to be automatic. Don't expect the amendment to be, you pray today and you expect it tomorrow. No. And don't attack him. Be confrontational. Just gradually, you will see that this your husband will start making amends. And before you know it, he will even stop it entirely. And even if he doesn't stop, remember, you ask God to help him so that he can make amends. So even if he makes amends, maybe the ratio is 50 before. Now it comes to 30. Now it comes to 20. My darling, hold on to that 20. Don't be dragging it to reach 50 and you will lose everything. I hope this my video has made sense to you. Please, if you like this my video, give this video a thumbs up. Like this video. I need that like. Share this video. In the comment section, tell me your best tip. And I tell you, by the time you apply these 10 tips, is going to help you. Your first marriage will not be as difficult as you are meant to believe. Your first year of marriage will not be as difficult as you are meant to believe. But I can tell you, by the time you apply these 10 tips, it's going to be easy breezy. Quote me when I say that. Turn on your notification button so that anytime I upload a beautiful video just like this one, you will be the first to know. I will see you in my next video.